Hi everyone, happy Friday. Well, as usual, this week did not go the way that I had hoped it would go, and so here we are. That's fine. Winry has been having some health issues where she apparently has not been eating as well as I thought she was, and she started developing litter box issues, and we took her back and she had lost like a pound. That happened Wednesday, and my guess is the antibiotic she had probably messed up her GI biome. That usually happens with my cats, and causes litter box issues after that, and her stomach's been super sensitive in the last few years just due to her age. So we are on a pretty strict regimen of GI capsules. Fluids, she's having to have some fluids. She can't have a bunch each day because of her heart murmur. You have to watch that, apparently. She's getting fluids every day. She's getting 2 anti-nausea shots a day, and her regular ear Plavix, like transdermal med. So it is an ordeal. She is pretty slippery, does not like to be held, does not like to be confined, but I guess with the weight she's lost, it's been manageable. We've been able to keep her pretty stable, especially for the fluids, because those can take about 5 to 10 minutes to get that full 100 mils. I've had to give fluids to a cat before. We actually have one of those IV poles that helps speed it up a little bit, so hopefully that is not, a permanent addition. But given like all the recent illness and stuff, I just don't know what that's going to do to her kidneys. So I guess we're going to have to see how all this pans out, along with the heart murmur, the stress of having to catch her twice a day to do this stuff. But we're looking for quality of life, not longevity at this point. So we're just doing the best we can to, while she is here, to make her time as enjoyable as possible. And through all this work and encouraging her to eat and buying new food for her to try and stuff, like, she is slowly improving. She is not she didn't leave my side for about 2 or 3 days. I actually took time off of work because I wasn't feeling well myself. You can tell it in my voice. I love fall, but the transition to fall really messes with my joints. It messes with my head. I have migraines a lot this time of year, kind of like when we go from winter to spring, but worse. So both me and her have been kind of resting and recouping. But today she has actually been out on her chair outside for most of the day, and I'm really happy to see that. To me, that's a sign she's doing better. She's eaten pretty well today, so we're going to cross our fingers and hope she is on the mend. And like I said, we'll just do what we've got to do right now to get her back to where she's eating and she feels good, and then if there's any lasting issues with her heart murmur, her kidneys, we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyway, because of all that, I've been rather quiet this week. I've gotten behind on my 30-day coloring challenge. I was doing so well. I have to catch up this weekend, and I got behind on videos. However, today I am bringing you two new books that I picked up, and I meant to do this like Monday or Tuesday, but you see how things go, and so I figured we'd flip through both of these today. Give me just a second. Yeah, I think I only have one other pre-order, or one that I'm planning to buy this month, and that's the new Joanna Basford book that's coming out October 22nd in the US. I did pre-order that. My guess is this will probably be the last Halloween book I buy this year, at least for this season. But you never know. As soon as I say it, you know how it goes. So I'm not going to speak too much about, this is it for October, because we all know better than that. And we know as soon as I say that, something cool is going to come out. But we'll flip through these two books today. So, Pop Manga Flights of Fancy. Boy, my voice really does sound weird today. This is by Camilla de. This is her latest that just released. I thought I pre-ordered it, but then I went on Amazon. I saw other people had it, and it didn't show it went through, so I had to go ahead and pick it up. We did color in a Camilla de book for Watercolor Summer. I really enjoy it because her images aren't super large. Like, I actually really love this cover page right here. And her backgrounds are not overwhelmingly so. Like, you really can you could just do like a bulk, just a one color here, or you could do the butterflies different colors if you want. These pages don't require as much work as they initially look to be, and so for that reason I definitely need to color more in these books. I really enjoyed the page I did earlier this summer. So, and she is adorable. I love that. I love her body style is a little different than you typically see. Much love to the chubby girls. I love that. I love this play on the origami birds, and you could actually do some different patterns on the blank ones if you don't want to leave them blank. We've actually got this dude here, which I think looks pretty cool. Goodness, what is going on? That is adorable. That would be a great winter picture right there. I find gel pens work well, like if you do a watercolor or acrylic wash, or like a light color over the background and then come in with some gel pens, as long as it's not pencil. Like, sometimes gel pens have some trouble going over pencil in my experience, but if you just use like a light watercolor wash over this background, you could go ahead and cover the snowflakes and then just fill them in with gel pens. As long as it's not a super dark color that the gel pens can't cover, that's typically what I do to try to make it a little easier. This would actually be a really fun page to do. I'm not normally big on pattern full page spreads like this, but I think these remind me of zinnias. I don't know that's what they actually are, but zinnias come in a whole lot of different colors, and I think this would be a super bright and fun page with the bees. I love that owl I love the owl pictures. Of course, we have some kitties with wings. Love that. Oh my gosh, if they flew, I would never get them under control. I couldn't even imagine. Now, in real life, I do not like bees or wasps or anything that stings, but I actually do like coloring bees. I like them a lot in coloring. And we'll just say in real life, I have a healthy respect for bees. Ooh, I love this one with the bats. That's cool. And when pigs fly, I suppose. Every time I see a flying pig, I think of that phrase. Ooh, that's pretty. Both of those are really nice images. That is so cute. Oh, so like in real life, I have a healthy respect for bees. Like, I know for the most part, like regular bees, if I'm out and they're out doing their thing, for the most part, if I leave them alone, they'll leave me alone. But like those sweat bees and some of those bees that just show up, like the smaller ones, they don't get the memo, and so I definitely run away from those. I feel a little weird about the ones with the moths and the butterflies on her face. I don't know, like that. It's almost creepy to me. And it's not meant to be, but it feels that way to me. looks weird. I don't know how I feel about those pages. Anyway, but yeah, wasps and yellow jackets and hornets can just go. Oh, I wish they'd go somewhere else. That one's so cute. I wish they'd go somewhere else. I hate them. And I like butterflies and moths, but I am so nervous about stuff landing on me when I'm outside. I think it's always a bug, and sometimes I accidentally like shake off a butterfly when I thought it was something else. It's that their legs on your skin. It's that crawling sensation, honestly, that I hate really above all else. And it stinks to talk about it because the more I talk about it, it's like the thing where you talk about certain subjects and it makes your skin itchy or your hair itchy and stuff. It makes me extra sensitive to it. Love these. Where she's laying, she's in the feather and then she's in the little dandelion puff. I envision some really colorful different bees in this book. Like some of these pages I would probably do like just classic ladybug red here, but if there are other pages with ladybugs I probably would do like a whole bunch of rainbow ladybugs. Yeah, these bees are acceptable. They're fluffy. They're cute looking. They don't seem like they're causing too much trouble, except that one's stepping on the flower face. I'm okay with these. Yeah, so if you're not a fan of bees, you might not like this book because there's a lot of them in here. But like I said, I'm actually pretty okay with them. I love coloring them. Ooh, I love, like, there's a green one right there. And I think some of these colors would be fun for, like, inspiration. Anyway, very cute book. I'm so glad I picked that up. And I didn't realize, but Deborah Muller was doing a couple more. She had this Halloween book, and I think she just put out a fall book as well. I almost don't want to see a flip through of it because if I see it, I'm probably going to want it. But I told myself this would be the last Halloween book I was buying this year. Deborah Muller does live in the area that was impacted by Hurricane Milton, but she is safe as far as I can tell. Everything's okay. I think she had put a halt to like the physical part, like the books and the shopping and stuff. I don't know if she had to evacuate or not, but obviously couldn't ship during that time. But she did go ahead and get the new fall book she's got. It's like Autumn Festival or something. It's up both on Etsy and Amazon as well as this one. Love that. I think ghosts, everybody likes pizza, even ghosts. And that one's cute. And this is another reason having plans at the beginning of the month can be hard for me, because if I do pick up new books, I'm like already tempted to color in them. I'm pretty much an introvert, but I gotta tell you, if there was a party like this happening with all these different creatures, I'd probably go to that. As long as the zombies weren't like gnawing my face off or anything. As long as it was friendly monsters. Why does she, is that what she anticipated the cookies would look like? So like, is that a happy, or is that Maybe she made them as different cookies and they just turned into ghost cookies because she's a ghost, and so she's, or they're so scary they're scaring her. That's pretty scary. There's some artists that I just love all their books, and I'm amassing quite a collection. And of course, Deborah Muller's one of them. And I think at this point, I need to start picking a book to work my way through so I can try to finish some books. I love the different, like the Mummy and Frankenstein balloons and Dracula. I think that's cute. I need to start, working through a project book so I can feel like I complete some books, because otherwise I'm just going to keep amassing books. I can't help it though. Deborah Muller is one of my favorites. She wasn't at first, but I really over time grew to love her work, and I think she puts out the best, like some of the best Halloween, like spooky books out there, or any books involving witches or other spooky things. And that's why it says people are probably the last one I buy this Halloween season. However, she does put out sometimes, like she has a Hot Witch summer book that are different seasonal supernatural characters, and that could pretty much just be me. My hair's about that long. I desperately need to get it cut. I want to do the blue again, but the lady I get my hair cut from, she does a great job, but she's very slow and meticulous, so like it could take half a day to get the color and the cut. And I think right now I just have enough patience and time. Ooh, I love that one. To get just the cut. So I might wait and then do color in the spring. And that would work out anyway, because when you have color in your hair, they really suggest like you rinse with cold water, and I don't really want to be doing that in the middle of winter. So I that happened to me last year and I was freezing. That's some other books she has back here. I have the Chubby Witches book, but I don't think I have any of the others. She has a lot of books. I feel like just basically something for everybody. But there you go, my two new acquisitions. And yeah, so I was supposed to go stay the night with my parents tonight, but Winry has been acting so clingy. I don't, and she's improving. I don't want to do anything that might jeopardize that right now. So I'm hoping I can next weekend. So this weekend we might do the Artisto pencil thing Sunday, because I keep putting it off, and it's nothing wrong with the pencils. It's hard for me to sit and do the video, but this weekend I have the time and ability to do it. So I really need to sit down and try to get that done. Maybe try to set some different stuff up for the middle of the week and end of next week while I'm just staying a night with my parents. But yeah, no, I mean, everything's going as well as it can. I've had a rough couple days just worrying about her. But like work's been pretty quiet this week. I start my new role within, just moving within the org. I'm not moving away from the company entirely. I'm just moving to a different team. It's going to happen on the 21st. And I actually just found out that another one of my team members accepted a role in another team. So we are now down to one person left of our original group. And I hate that for her. I hate that for our new manager. Like, this wasn't anything to do with her. I was looking to move because of bigger issues that were out of her control, and I didn't even know we were moving to her team when I looked at the role I'm taking. And it just felt like a good, just because of how they're shifting priorities for next year and goals for email marketing and what they're doing. I felt like it was just time to move on given the issues that we had. I just don't anticipate they're going to be resolved, and you can push through and do your best in a role and excel despite the challenges, but like I feel like everybody has a point in life where, and this goes for any role, I think. I've been thinking a lot about teachers and stuff right now. Okay, no, we're going to stop this because I didn't mean this to turn into a chat. I don't know, maybe I'll do a coloring chat this weekend because just for fun, just talking about random stuff. Maybe I'll save the Artisto thing for next Wednesday. I don't know. We're just going to see what I'm in the mood for. Biggest thing is how Winry's doing. Will be the lead on that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the flip throughs, and bye for now.